Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the first pitch here from Price. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
John Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 0 for 11. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. One there. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. Astros leave one. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Garrett Cole gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. One away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Over to first, Cole, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Cole sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. 2 out with the man at first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. One and one to Chirinos. Price has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Lifetime versus David Price, just a 1 for 9. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this is speared by the first baseman. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Brantley on second. Altuve at first. 2 out in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
Here's the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. But this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Houston. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa gloves it, and there's 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. Now Cole's delivery. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Runner at first here, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit down the line at first. The second for 1. Relay to White, the double play, and the inning comes to a close. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And he takes ball 2 and it's 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Two and 1 to count. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1. One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A bouncer to the left side. Nunez has it on to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting,
next will be the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that misses ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
One run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Chopped up the line to first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A ball and a strike now. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Bogaerts has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 15.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
1-2 is the count.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
All right,
Red
Heidi,
Sox.
thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he's safe.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Moreland gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
1-0.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Hopped up. White has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 4-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Benintendi is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Two and one, here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0.
Push me too far, stay low, low, baby, you was messing with the star. I know, not.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the sixth.
Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Into the box, George Springer. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's Price now on 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. From the stretch, hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Aledmus Diaz will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch too low. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. 2 left for the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2-0 now. Two and one now to Mookie.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
2-0.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Boy, every
batter,
pitcher
number
needs a little
50.
bit of help.
Second
How about
baseman,
this? This
Justin.
infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive,
Montoya.
probably saving a run from scoring.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A pause and the 0-2.
1 and 2.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A couple of walks, but no damage. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Brian Johnson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Red Sox, number 61, Brian Johnson.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Michael Brantley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1-1.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Next to the Astros.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Reddick stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos
Here's Carlos Correa now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Plate, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 down. One man is out of the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick is there, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready now, George Springer. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's just 1 for 6.
George Springer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-0 home. is looked at for ball number 2. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Tyler White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Taking off is Springer. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Falls there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros are down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Standing in,
Leading
Eduardo
off
Nunez.
for the Red
He's
Sox,
0 for 1 thus far.
third baseman,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he popped him up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Mookie Betts, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Cole's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Heading out toward shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Betts at second with 2 down. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to Martinez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Chris Davinsky trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Davinsky.
Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Oh, 1 the pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2. This is hit softly to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They still trail 1-0. Brandon Workman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in once again, Aledmys Diaz. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. Lifetime versus this arm. A very impressive 7 for 8. He also has 1 home run. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Workman, a native Texan. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is, and it's fouled away. He's running. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. From the stretch. Fouled off. Reddick, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 2-0. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 2-0 finish today. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole earned his 5th win of the year. David Price has settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.